Nicola, welcome.
Welcome.
Hi.
Have you ever thought about a world without bees? It would be scaring. Bees are responsible of flowering more than 400 different agricultural species. Without them, we'll not have cauliflower, for example, or pumpkin. That's why, as alumni, we really like this project. These two young researchers are addressing an existing problem with a simple but effective solution. We believe that with our help, they will empower people to make our environment a better environment and really make the difference.
Thank you, Chiara. Good evening, everybody. I am Nicola Calandri, and today I speak about food. I start with a provocation: no bees, no food. Bees are responsible of the 80% of the pollination of each plant, fruit, and vegetables in the planet. But there is a problem. Bees are disappearing. I always remember one date, 1 year. It is 1981. I think no one knows why. Because in this year, a very small parasite come to East and start to suck the lymph of bees and kill them. Since that years, 900 billions of bees have died. If you can imagine, it's like the weight of the Titanic, just to give you an idea. What is the solution? The solution is pretty easy: chemicals. So bees are disappearing, we can create antibiotics, harmful chemicals, and we can inject these chemicals inside beehives. But this solution doesn't work, because now the bees are still dying, and the honey that you every day eat spread on your bread is totally polluted by harmful chemicals and antibiotics. So we think that Good for Bees, Good for Humanity is the perfect project in order to change this path. Why? Because if bees are fine, also me and you we are fine. We join together electronics and biology in order to have the perfect synergy in order to make the difference. I am an electronic engineer. I worked for 1 year in MIT. And together with my teammates, Riccardo, that is a biologist and a beekeeper, we design a new class of beehive, an electronic beehive. We install a lot of sensor, IoT sensor, inside a classic custom beehive. Which sensor? Thermal sensor, microphones, nose, an electronic innovative nose, in order to smell the volatile compound, in order to hear what bees are saying to us. Why? Because using all the data from our beehives, we can make the difference. We can analyze which is the problem of the bees. Our project goal is to analyze different beehive, different shape of beehive, not only the cubic one, because the cubic one is not the perfect beehive for bees. It's just perfect for beekeeper. And moreover, we want to study a new treatment that is not chemical, is a thermal treatment that is completely overlooked. We really believe in our project, so we also create a startup that give this device to beekeeper, that create a ultra-short transparent chain between consumer and our beehive. Because consumer can be also a young researcher, can check our data online, can see the data, and can propose new solution. Where we are, we start in March. We design the prototype in July. Now we have this first prototype, and we start a collaboration with University of Milano, Aarhus University of Denmark, and ETH of Zurich. If you support, if BCFN, yes, can support our project, we will, by February, finalize our prototype. By July, we can install our prototype all over Europe in the apiary of University of Milano, and Aarhus University. By September, we can create and develop new sensor with ETH Zurich, and by December, we can give the prediction algorithm for pest, swarming, queen infertility, and the new protocol for thermal treatment in order to kill Varroa without any chemical treatments. Because remember, good for bees, good for you, humanity. Thank you.
Thank you, Niccolo. Well, there we are. Yes, good for bees, good for humanity, avoiding chemicals and ridding ourselves of this plague. So, Chiara, you have 4 precious minutes of questions.
Okay, thank you. So, yeah, please.
Thank you. Sorry. I like your approach of trying to provide a solution through physical element that you could have inside the bee house. And I'm wondering if you have any preliminary results on thermal waves that could be selectively toxic to the parasites and not to the bees. I mean, can you fry one with saving the other, or is it?
Yes, I can say 42 is the answer. What does it mean? Varroa die at 42 degrees, bees not. The thermal treatments, the first experiment was made like 7 years ago by a company in Italy, and we collaborate with them. But the problem with that project is only like a farming project. They try and they figure out that work, but they miss all the data. So we provide the data in order to demonstrate the effective.
So it's 42 degrees centigrade, and for how long?
For like 1 minute. It's like a very short thermal treatment every 4 months. Or we can change, we want to optimize also this kind of process, maybe not 1 minute, but 30 seconds. We have a model that we want to use in order to have the better efficacy for Varroa destructor.
Very nice,
against.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, I see you're using IoT things, and that's great. I assume that you, because I saw on the antenna, you put this data on cloud, or I will recommend to put in cloud and actually to create some kind of big database of big data available for also other communities that looking at climate change or